Good morning, friends. I'm Lark. I'm in Wisconsin, Zone 5. And I'd like to show you my first veggie garden video for this season. Lots of lawnmowers going because we've had rain and we're expecting more rain. So we're going to have some lawnmower noise. Today I've been planting some of the seedlings that I've started indoors. What I planted was holy basil, which I had mature plants, and a bug, devoured it. So I had to start over. And it got some kind of fungus also. Didn't have luck with it. So today I took my transplants, seedlings that I started, and I planted them in my raised veggie bed, which I am hoping does not get eaten by slugs or pill bugs, which are all in this garden because I use the method of lasagna gardening. Layers of debris last fall breaking down and making a really good soil. Now I will put mulch up around all these little tiny plants, probably grass clippings. So if I use leaves, they're going to cover up the seedlings. So I'm probably going to use dried grass clippings. And then add the leaves as the plants get a little taller. The lasagna gardening method that I started last fall is working great. Tons of worms. My plants are doing good. These are Alyssa Craig onions. I think that's how you say it. They're doing the best I've ever done. And I also have herbs in these cinder block holes. This one here is peppermint and flat leaf parsley and oregano. Quite a few oreganos because I go through Greek oregano a lot during the winter, so I want to dry it. Over on this side of the cinder block, I have some empty holes for lettuces in succession planting. I'll put them in there. But right now, I have wild marjoram. And I have been writing about the cucumber beetle, and it's been devastating in my garden. In my perennial bed, they are just devouring my perennials. And if he gets wind that I'm here, he will fly away. And he did already. There's a lot of them on here. Tons of them. And they scurry when I come near them. They love the mullein. They're eating and spreading fungus. My plants get this black spot on them after they've been on them. This is my lemon balm, which I'm going to cut down. And can you see that guy right there? Cucumber beetle, striped cucumber beetle. So I'm getting that black dots, brown dots all over my flowers. This one here. Soapy water helps for a while, but doesn't eliminate them. They just go someplace else. I know, pyrethrum I could use, but I think I'm gonna let it run its course on the plants, and then I pick at night. I drop them into sudsy water at night. I also had a red little bug. Tomatoes, I don't find them on too often. Once in a while, but I'm hand picking whenever the plants are dry. This is a Juliet tomato. And my cilantro that I let reseed wherever it wants to, because I go through quite a bit of it. My comfrey, I've had one cutting of it already. and it's eating this too. I guess it knows a good plant when it sees it. Okay, so I have cucumber beetle problems. I've been hand picking the white butterfly moth. Now, that's my kale, and they were eating it for a while until I started picking the caterpillars off. But I don't have so many white butterflies yet. I hate to even say it because they'll probably show up. But they aren't real heavy yet. They were right in the beginning, a few of them, but I caught them early. This is my tomato, and I think this one's called Big Beef. And if you've been following me, yes, I started my tomatoes like, I think it was January 31st in the house, using clear totes to take them outside for sunlight in my south windows when I couldn't have them outside. It seems to be working. They looked a little yucky when I put them out, but they have bounced back. Hopefully we prolong blight. I always have blight, but let's prolong it. This is a carrot I overwintered, and I'm letting it go to seed. Thanks to one of you telling me that the second year carrot will produce seed. I also have sage, a lot of it. I want tea. Now I don't know if that's a good bug or a bad bug on there, but I'm going to leave them on there because I know the cucumber beetle was on it and it got that brown yucky stuff on it. Summer savory. No. French tarragon from a cutting. And some more parsley, flat leaf parsley, and spearmint. And no, I do not let my mints go to flower so they won't cross-pollinate, having the peppermint just across the bed over on the other end. They could cross-pollinate, but I don't let them flower, so that should eliminate that. Carrots. And when I covered them and then planted them, and then I covered them with seed starting mix, they seem to pop through a little easier. Basil, the cucumber beetle's been eating it, but I've been picking and dropping in soapy water and spraying with soapy water because I had aphids for a while too, and I want to have my plants as clean as possible. So this over here is my green peppers, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, jalapeno, and I tried a poblano this year. Very tiny. I didn't start that one from seed. I couldn't find seed, so I'm hoping that I get one so I can have seed for next year. Put marigolds in there. Peas are doing okay. They just are starting to flower. I have quite a few plantings of peas going up the chicken wire, clinging to it. And then I put string because we've had some high winds, and I don't think their little tendrils would keep them from snapping. So I do tie it with string as they grow up. I'll probably have one more string tied to the chicken wire. Lettuce is behind here because as it gets hotter, I'm hoping the peppers shade them. I did have quite a bit of spider mite trouble, maybe 3 times, and soapy water took care of that. I do pick some of the cucumber beetles off of here, off of the peppers. So far they haven't gotten my celery. Celery, trying it again. I'm not going to blanch it this year because I had too much trouble with worms and pill bugs and slugs. so I'm not doing that this year. This is the damage that is done by the cucumber beetle. Can you see that brown on the leaves and curling? But it's correcting itself. As soon as I use soapy water, it seems to correct itself. Maybe it helps not be able to spread the disease as easily. Just keep enough foliage on there so I can have healthy plants. This one here, the yellow pepper, I always have a little trouble keeping it a nice green. But I'm hoping with this soil, and I'm not using any more fertilizers, or I haven't, on my plants. Hope that works, just having good soil. This is a bull's blood beet from last year, and I want seed from it, so it looks like it's going to flower. Japanese red mustard and just tatsoi. Again, this bed was using the lasagna method of preparing the soil. Inexpensive, like free. I had to jump over that chicken wire there. More cilantro that's gone to seed. Just letting it, the borage. I have maybe 4 or 5 plants around the garden, but it was eating, the cucumber beetle was on that too. So soapy water, and it seems to have corrected it. It could be flea beetle damage too. Not that I saw any, but I had, prior years I had flea beetle problems. Nasturtiums in several places around the garden. And my lavender that I started from seed last year. And it did come back really nice along this brick raised bed. Now this was started this year. And every other one, I have a new one. So I'm hoping I get a lot of flowers. They are flowering this year. So I can make an oil infusion. So all along this brick wall. Seems to have insulated it over the winter. My bloody dock, or red vein sorrel, which I'm going to cut back now and let it come again. So pretty. And then I also have some thyme. This is the creeping thyme. And chives that I make sure I cut all the flowers off. Broccoli, a couple bush beans that I had planted also in the perennial bed, and then I had a few left over, so I put them in here. And that middle one is brandy wine, which is looking better because on the bottom you can see how the foliage looked yucky for a while. And now it's correcting itself. Brandy wine's my favorite. And then this one is Polish linguiça, and it has a more of a heart-shaped Roma type tomato. Whoops, I'm sorry. You see a little pointy on the end? And they get pretty big. They're nice meaty tomato. Polish linguiça. Around this little raised bed, I have my lettuces, Swiss chard. I planted some dill seed in here too. Oh, I see some coming right here. Some dill. And some more Swiss chard. That's that rainbow series. And bachelor buttons. I did put the slug bait down just in case it's the slugs eating my basil. And quite a bit of calendula. Because those of you who have listened to me before, I make an oil infusion with the calendula and a tea. My yucky cucumbers, the beetles just did a number on them before I started managing it, so we'll see. It says if you plant calendula by the cucumbers, that the cucumber beetle won't be around so much. These are Vortex beans, pole beans. Now mind you, I started all this stuff by seed indoors because they wouldn't be this mature if I didn't. And since I don't do big gardening or quantity, I can do this. It's not hard for me to have it in totes and bring in and out. You can see the damage from the worm, but I've been picking, so now the new growth is good. More bachelor buttons in here, different lettuces. I don't remember all the names, but I do like the red varieties. This is large leaf spinach, some type of copper leaf, kale. I'm the only one who eats kale, so I have one plant of, no, two plants of it. More lettuce, my cucumbers, and I am getting cucumbers on it. This one here is the Soyo variety, a long Japanese one. And 3 plants, and it can grow up this trellis. And today I transplanted some calendula in here to help keep away that darn beetle. I hope it works. And some dill, more lettuces. The cucumber beetle loves the flowers too, so he goes in there and he pollinates it, I guess, but I get them. I try to get them. And they love the tip, so I'm constantly checking the tip. They like crawling in the new growth. Now my raspberries are not doing so good. Again, I don't know why, but they corrected themselves last year too. There's another bug, or is it a spider? Help me out, you guys. Good guy, bad guy. That's a daddy longlegs. I think he's a good guy. Then I have more Greek oregano over here, but I don't plant perennial herbs in these cinder blocks anymore because the raspberries sucker up through them. So I plant more annuals in here. More lavender and bachelor buttons. More marigolds. Oh, I love this red lettuce. So pretty. I think that's Radacious or Outrageous Red. I can't remember which one. But it's dark in color. So, okay, I see some kind of beetle on the... and it doesn't look like a ladybug. What is it? Good guy, whoops, good guy or bad guy? I'll leave it till I hear from you. Soil's the same as all the others. All the other beds. My asparagus, not so good. It had the asparagus beetle and I hand-picked, but they did lay eggs and I hand-picked those. So I'm hoping that it just stays alive. I don't know how it's going to get nutrition when some of the foliage looks like this here. It's not even picking it up. It's brown. Dried. Didn't dry up. It's moist. And then more peas. I use saplings or twigs for trellising. It's free and they really cling to it nicely. And again, string. Queen Anne's lace. I leave some of that grow in the garden too. I just cut down some of the really yucky raspberries and let them come again. See if they look better. So that's my raised veggie beds up by the house, and I'll take you for a walk down to my bog garden too, container garden. Let you see what I'm growing down there and how I'm growing. So take care, my gardening friends, and thank you for coming to my channel and viewing the gardens. I know this time of the year we see a lot of gardening videos, but it's nice after our long winter. Zone 5. Take care, gardening friends.